Right, Cura team, welcome back. Sorry I haven't been on as much as usual. I've been on holiday. That said, I wanted to devote some time for this because when last I left you, I was just outside Vybor. We had a bit of a depressing time at Vybor. We really didn't get the gear that we wanted at Vybor. So next on our list is NWAF, which is where we're heading off to now. And as I am sure you imagine, there's 47 people on the server right now, and NWAF is probably a busy place. So we may not make it out of NWAF alive. So either it will take a very long time, or a very very short time. Um, so we shall definitely see. Um, the aim here is slightly better gear in terms of clothing and slightly better weaponry. So I'll just go over what we are currently wearing and what we currently have. What we currently have is the Savannah, the shotgun, uh, the field vest. We got some fairly standard patrol jackets and some fairly standard, relatively bad condition pants. We got a good bag, good hat. We got some relatively good gloves. We got some really rather dreadful trail shoes, and we got a few odds and sods and bits and pieces. And we're carrying around a scorpion somewhere in here, which has some ammo on it. So, yeah, bits and pieces that we picked up along the way. And we're going to head over to NWAF. So before we head over to NWAF, because I don't want to have to stop at any point while I'm out there, at least not for nutrition. So what we'll do is we'll head up a bit of food and we'll head up a bit of water, and we'll see how we go, shall we? It seems to be daytime, which is pretty good. I don't really want to poke my head out until I absolutely need to. So let's see. Let's get the steak underway. We've got a bit of ground to cover as well before we even get to NWAF. So let's hope like heck we make it there. Wouldn't be the first time been shot. Like I say, nearly 50 people on the server, so it's looking pretty busy. Alright. Nothing doing over there. All quiet. All quiet till you get shot. Let's try and stick to the bushes. So we'll try and sneak our way in. I don't want to run, obviously, as I've covered before. Once you eat, if you start going about in a mad dash, you don't fully realize the benefit of the nutrition, because it does actually. The game is quite complex with food and water. It actually does have a stomach. So the game recognizes that you have food in your stomach, and it takes a little while for the food in your stomach to actually be transferred into your system and therefore hit your icon, which is what the Sergeant Stripes are about. So the Sergeant Stripes are about the food in your stomach transitioning into your nutrition bars and adding to the nutrition in your system. So while that is happening, we don't need to be carrying the plastic bottle anymore. So while that is happening, we'll mooch you along here down this gully, trying to more or less stay out of the way. People can't see us off to the left. We're below the horizon. I don't remember there being a crash car here. I guess there is, though. Interesting. Pair of shoes. Any duct tape? No, no duct tape. Fine to yourself. Right, so plan. How are we getting into NWAF? We're now up in the trees a little bit, so we're out of this gully, which is a bit of a pain. Front gate. Oof. Front gate. That's Vybor over there. Vybor Industrial. Got the aerial in the trees. Don't really want to go up to the front gate. So I think what we'll do is we'll scout up this tree line, and we'll get in past the fence. That'll add us a little bit of cover from... sorry, need to run. Don't want to be in the open. There's some canny sniper shoots at me, so we might have to do a little bit of jiggity jog. I know it's going to mess with my nutrition, like I said, but I absolutely don't want to get shot. So if I do a little bit of walk and jog, that ought to give enough of a randomness to my movement that I should be a little bit harder to hit, ideally, in a perfect world. Sun's relatively low in the sky, which is, I suppose, good. I mean, it means the early morning, so you're going to get a good show. And without me being in the dark, nobody in that shed. So we'll try and make it up here. Don't see anybody in the towers. So we'll keep an eye on those on the way up. Get in here. Right, so we're in. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about what we want to do and where we want to go. What are we here for? Some good weapons. Something. Anything. KA-101 would be nice. But we'll take anything. So, what I want to do is I want to do these outer barrack buildings that are over in this corner down here. And there's usually not much in the way of weapons by the crash plane. There's some stuff by the crash plane, but usually not a lot of good weapon stuff. And clothes-wise, probably the aircraft bunkers. But we'll need to get across the airfield to do that. Best place, I think, for gear is going to be the tents up at the top. And possibly the barrack buildings up at the very, very top. But we don't want to spend too much time. Let's just listen a bit. You hear anything going on? I have stick drift. I have just recently found out that both my PlayStation controllers have stick drift. Would you believe it? One is the original that I got. It has stick drift backwards. And a new one that I bought from a supplier where I live has stick drift to the right. I mean, I can't tell you how irked I am that both my controllers now have stick drift, and I need to buy yet another controller. Right, I don't like that door being open. Because having stick drift is really going to make my life really annoying one way or the other when it comes to aiming to shoot things. It really is. It's just gotten really bad of late as well. I don't know what the story is with these PlayStation controllers. Although, also maybe to be fair, I do let my son play with this particular controller and he's a bit ham-handed, so that could be an issue. Baby AK. Grab it for now, because it's got a mag in it. I don't believe that's a regular spawn point for gear, so I think maybe somebody dropped that. mag. Take it. We'll do our usual. We'll grab whatever we think is possibly useful. We can always find a little cubby somewhere to dump it. Now is not the time to be discriminatory about what we're going to pick up. We can do that later. I mean, I'm not going to pick up just regular old junk from anything, but weaponry stuff, mags, things like that, they're all good. Still quiet. Don't know when the last server restart was. Field radio. Why do people carry around field radios? So I don't know. I don't know if all these or if some of these doors are shut because we've had a restart or because people just haven't been here. Very nice compass, sure, I don't want it. Hey man, what's happening? Alright, nothing here either. Still all quiet. Some ammo. Grab it. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Scum. It's supposed to be pretty good. It's supposed to be pretty good. We obviously don't get it on console, sadly enough. Ah, guy with armor of all things. I do not need this guy. Sneaking in. Well, he knows I'm in here somewhere. He's done a marvelous effort of running past me. Relatively quietly. I'm still quite surprised it's quiet. Right. There's quite a few Zeds down and around here, sort of dotted about. Setting them off, and the door not closing, and there being one already in here, it's not a great start. These door boxes, I tell you. What's this? Don't want to smoke that. Or one of those, or any of that, or none of that. I don't find these buildings particularly useful. It's up to you. Everyone has their own. So the way the loot generates, the way it spawns in, is heavily dependent on a lot of factors. And sometimes you do runs and you get lots of good gear, and sometimes you do runs and you get lots of crap. And sometimes you do runs and you get lots of nothing at all. So some people are like, oh yeah, I found those buildings really good and I found lots of stuff in them. And it's like, well, maybe you did. And maybe you did just that once. And maybe the next time you do it, you won't. Because of just the way... Right, there we go. I knew there was bound to be shooting at some point. Single shot, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't at me. Probably not going to see anybody from this distance. But it could mean that there's a sniper out there. Try to make it to these bottom hangars. I'm not so worried about the other side, but there's a little military barracks building over there, and there's a couple hidden in the woods out the back. You can sneak through the back of the woods too, and sort of stay out of profile. If you're wondering why I keep putting the gun down, you do run a little bit slower with the two-handed weapon held. So what we got here? We got some more pants, patrol pants. But when you get into areas where you like to be attacked, it's probably a good idea to have your gun in your hand, as you know. Boots. Hunter's boots, no less. Thank you. Combat sites. Skip it for now. There's the barracks I was talking about, but they do get Zeds around them, and there's at least two right now. And that's definitely someone shooting at me. They've attracted some Zeds though. Not this guy though. There they go. Right. Oh, he's gonna come after me now. Alright. Yeah, keep shooting. Draw that Z off. No? How did you cut me, and why am I not... What is going on here? I got desynced or something? Because this is... Great, just great. Just the time to get desynced, huh? So where'd that... Where'd that fella go? I say fella. Don't hear anybody. No, nothing. Swear that had a magazine with it when I picked it up. Maybe not. Anyway. No, nothing in that one. Alright, well, I don't know where they went off to. They were doing what I was doing. Heading through the woods. Just a minute. I do feel like... No, not that one. Three. Oof. 3. It's not in great condition either. Right. Through the woods, like I said. Got my little squirt gun. Here. 939s. Hard rounds to come by. So unless I'm feeling particularly flush, I usually skip 939s. Sorry. I'm usually into things a little bit easier to find. Pouches, some description, schmersh vest, whatever you want to call it. Right, head over to the next set. I don't know if that other player was headed this way or headed the other way. We'll assume the worst, shall we? Tactical. Oh, assault, sorry. Combat backpack is also a nice backpack. I do have the hunter's backpack, which I do kind of like though. Some Zeds floating about. Right, and a screamer over there. So we'll try and avoid setting those off if we can. Set up top. Their hearing's still pretty sensitive, so they're right pain still at the minute. Zeds. They used to be a lot easier to sneak past, that's for sure. And I haven't really found any better stuff. We need better pants, and we need a better jacket. Oh, I feel like I saw somebody. Just dip behind the trees. Just over here. It's hard to know sometimes. Don't hear anybody. Right, I'm not currently keen on going out there. And I don't like going through that building, but I will go around the bottom of the building. And there's a bunch of industrial units down here. Some car park areas and things. There's no one in air traffic control. Not that I can see. Which is not a guarantee of much. Jacket for the minute. It's another Vakir with no mag. course. Is that a better condition? Not really. Don't really want to have to open doors, but I'm gonna have to. More night vision goggle head straps. Bunch of Zeds. Field vest. Just one sec. Something mysteriously weird going on in my kitchen. Anyway, solved. Oh man, so many Zeds. So many Zeds. I'm gonna skip those two, because sometimes it's better just to not bother. And I want to get over this little barrack building. This now. Let's see, how many rounds you got in? 8. Let's check what I got. I can probably suppress this one, can I? Where are you? Right, we got a bit of a journey across open country to do, which is not ideal, but that is part of the game. Army pouch, no thank you. No thank you. Right, now, leave me alone, Mr. Firefighter. Prime sniping spots up there. Don't see anybody. Boots, hats, VSS mags with stuff in. Let's grab it. Don't want to trigger those guys out there. Oh, are you kidding me? The tents are gassed. Oh, man. That's pretty mean. And rude. Oh, these doors. Boots, berets, I think. Yeah. Bags. Right, the tents. One of the only places that I wanted to really get to. And it's been gassed. So that's an obvious amount of fun. Another patrol jacket. What's this? Sorry, what's that? Yeah, we'll take some of that. Don't like the fact that these doors are all shut. It means I have to make a lot of noise opening them. This. Take it. Have a look at these. I think these are the last aircraft bunkers up these side. These side, this side. The Zeds have just spawned in, so that means they're just spawning in on me. I do believe. Ooh, nice. I think we're getting a bit of an options for this M16 if we could only make it into better condition. Smoke. Hood. BDU pants. Okay. Still looking pretty gassy. Right, well that limits us a little bit, because I don't know when this came in. So, presumably, I haven't heard it. So, this is a nice deep tree. Let's just stop in this tree. So, I didn't hear it. So, that means hopefully not too long. Right, let's see. 55645s. How much 55645s have we got? Got that. Let's empty it. And we picked up that. Of course, the problem is with a gun in such bad condition, guns in bad condition jam a lot. 28. So the fact that it's in bad condition is not going to help me a lot. I don't need to carry that around anymore. And we got these 55645s. Picked up the VSS mag just in case, and we have picked up the KA-101 just in case, and we've got this other C-mag just in case. I don't think we've got any more. I don't want to go through filling them all up now because I don't think I need it. So what we might do is bear in mind that we've got this thing, but I think what we're going to have to do is let's go up top first, because we can always come back down. So we'll go and have a look up top and see what the situation is up there, and then we'll scout back this way. And maybe that gas will have gone. It's about 45 minutes, I think, off the top of my head. So I've been on for how long exactly? 44 minutes. So I didn't hear it. So that must mean that it's really rather soon due to go out. But like I say, we'll head up to the top and see what's happening up top. And what I might do is I might skirt around to the back first, where the barrack buildings are, and avoid the camo bit. Over there. For now. There's engineering. cages, whatever. Camo. I have a feeling we'll be going all the way to Tizzy if we survive to get a decent set of gear. Don't see anybody. Surprised it's this quiet, to be honest. Very surprised. Where is everybody? These doors, man. I wish our closed door action was a little bit better than it currently is. Another guy with armor. Of course it is. Ooh. Suddenly they've all spawned in? That's not very helpful. Try and separate these boys out. Where did you go? Right. Minimize the damage. Oh, hello. Did you catch me or not? You did now. Right, okay. Well, that could have went better, to be honest, but it could have went worse. So, let's see. See anybody? Don't see anybody. Is someone running around over there? Seemed like he was. Can these doors close? I don't know how many times I have to hit the square button to get these to close. I'm not having a good time with this server. Between mysterious desyncing with me trying to hit people with combat knives and these doors. I wish we could see what ping we had. I know there's no yellow and there's no red, so in theory this is supposed to be good. That's probably, what is that? A DMR and some tactical bacon. If we can pick it up though, for heaven's sake. Right. Well, I'm kind of concerned that the guy kind of dashed off that way. My favorite jacket. Not that one. Another bag. Just stash up, because you never know. Run into one of these buildings, we find a gun, realize we left the mag behind. We're gonna get really upset. Seven, 6, 2, 5, 4. So I suppose it's just one box. Shirts, bags, food. Food is good. Sides are not good. Shovels I don't need. More helmets. More of that kind of stuff. Or this guy. Or that guy. Oh man. These guys are too sensitive. No. Way, way, way too sensitive. Bag. Grenade. I don't need grenades right now. That's not what I'm after. KA-74 in relatively good condition. I do believe. Pristine, in fact. Grab it. Like I said, we'll do a bit of a cull later. Alright, where'd that go? Okay. He went over there. Just trying to stay out of his way. There he is. Take some gloves. Right. He's still hanging out over there, is he? Inconveniently. He's already alert, so I'm never going to be able to sneak up on him. Or past him. Oh, I am. No, I'm not. had to make such a racket, didn't we? Best. Right, we want to bother going up to camo or not bother? That's the question. Seems all quiet down here, to be fair. Don't think so. I think what we want to do is we want to head down to the tents. So we want to see if that gas cloud is gone. So we picked up some stuff up there, which is great. And I'm not going to stop to have a look at it and go through it, but we picked up some... Picked up a kitted KA-74, which is fine. I should probably put it on my my hot bar for the new. So we've got an overabundance of weaponry, which we can call on if we need to, and maybe get it all to jam or something, and we'll have a think about what we want to keep and what we want to ditch when we get somewhere safe, wherever that might be. Which might be a hard thing to find near NWAF, to be fair. So... tents are just down here. I'm sort of hoping we can see them through the trees. At least the gas, or lack thereof. Still got a bit of a ways to go. So yeah, I mean, like I said, 47 people on, and it's actually, we heard some shots up here, and we tried to find them, and they're gone. So that's a bit interesting. Don't know where they're gone to, but they're gone. And we haven't heard or seen a sign of anybody. We've seen some gear strewn about, but sometimes it persists on the server for a little while. So it could have been like 35-40 minutes ago they were there. So the gas has gone, which I thought it would be. So this one's a bit more of a pain, because when you set them off here, you have somewhat limited options, and there's quite a lot of them. So we'll try and be as careful as we can be, but there are a lot of Zeds that spawn in around here, and they can be a bit of a pain. There's a shot again. It sounded quite distant. So if we want to get in here and get some gear, we want to do it now. And we can already tell that there's Zeds here. Probably spawned in because I came down here. I want to stay away from the ones that do all the screaming, if we can. Go away. Oh. He's coming this way. Oh. Oh, now I've set off about 3 of them. Well, someone's been in here, obviously. Where did you go, and how did you get behind me? Gonna lose this combat knife real soon. Oop. Yeah, come on. Monkeying around somewhere. Grenades. Some more stuff. I see. So someone has been through here already. Probably before the gas struck. I would have thought. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the end of that combat knife. Do have another one. So we're probably not going to find anything better here now, because obviously now we know that someone has been through here quite recently and probably picked up the better gear, if there was better gear, and ditched the rest. As we can see, so my only vague hope was that maybe there would be some like gun cleaning kit or something we could use to make better use of the weapons that we do have, but I haven't found anything and I don't see it, and I don't hold much hope. Vega mag by the looks of it, and I don't know what that is. Sights, yeah. So, okay. Oop. Don't want to set that guy off. Leave me alone. See, there's a guy over there. Come on in if you're coming. can. Back here, back through here. Try and make our way back out the way we came in. Yeah, okay. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you've seen me and heard me. Pretty sure we can make it to the tree line, more or less. Okay. Maybe they don't take so much. Right, okay. Right, let's see if we can find a relatively safe-ish place. We're going to head up this way. Obviously, this is heading up towards Novaya Petrovka. As you'll know, if you watched any of my loot routes, you will know that this is heading up towards Novaya Petrovka. We've got obviously these dense trees and so on. That's not to say that this area is safe. It's obviously still very close to NWAF. We obviously heard someone shooting down there at some point. Whatever they were shooting. And why they were shooting, I have no idea. But anyway, there you go. Let's have a little sit in. Oh, yeah. A little sit in here and have a think. Right, okay, so what have we got? We're still carrying this Savannah, which is which carries 308s and is notionally a hunting rifle, which is fine, but I think we can probably get rid of it because we've got enough of everything else. Got the shotgun, which honestly I don't think we need it anymore because we've got enough other weapons that probably means that we don't need it anymore. So we can get rid of that. We have no way of repairing our gear. So we have a field jacket which is ruined, which is not ideal. We have BDU pants which are ruined, which is not ideal. We have our hunter's backpack which is damaged, which is not ideal. We have a good hat, a good set of boots. We have a nearly trashed set of NVG head straps, and we have some pretty good working gloves. But I think we can swap out the working gloves for the combat gloves, which is fine. We have, what is that, 939s? No, 76239s. That is that what this takes? No, that's not the DMR. This one? 76254 for the VS89. So I don't think we need those. What is this? This is a mag for the CR61. Let's ditch that one. We have a mag for the AK, which we could probably load up, because I think what we want to do is we want to have this go up as perhaps our primary weapon for now. It has a scope, which is fine. It's in good condition. I don't think I got a battery for it. But we can always find a battery for it somewhere along the line, which is fine. We have the M16, which is not in great condition, but could get into better condition, I feel. We have the AUR mag, which we're probably not going to need again in the future. We have a C-mag, which is the 10 round version. And what is this? We have the VSS mag, which I don't think I'm going to need. DMR mag, we're going to keep just in case. So we've got the two bolt action rifles, which I think will be fine. No, DMR is not a bolt action rifle. That's a bolt action rifle. Got the 76254s, which is what that takes, which is fine. We have a box of these, which we're going to unbox because we're going to load up some mags, which is fine. We're going to take this one as well, and we're going to unbox that one too. And we are going to take this, and we are going to fill it up. At least I thought we were going to fill it up. 54539s. No, really? Oh man, really. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, sit down again. We will need to just fill up. That's DMR. Isn't it another DMR? DMR. Empty. Huh, changed its condition state, me filling it up. That's somewhat annoying. Right. It's not in great condition, is it? So that mag's full. Can't fill that mag. Gonna need 3 9s. That's tracer, so I don't think we cannot combine that. 1, don't need to carry around. It's got 10. Can't fill that up. Aha! There we go. 3 9s. I really felt I had some 3 9s, and I do. Where are you? And that is KA 101 that I'm keeping around in the vague hope that I find a KA 101, which is my preferred weapon of choice. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of good weapons. We've got this bad boy, which is pretty good, and it's in pristine condition. So that will probably do us in good stead for a variety of uses. We can use this to get rid of that. Fill up with the big one. We can use this for hunting as well as close encounters. We've got this one in backup for close encounters as well. We do not have any spare mags for that, or spare ammo for that one. We got some food. We picked up some tactical bacon. We don't really have better gear. This is all still in okay condition. So we're lacking gear. We got weaponry, but we're lacking gear. So it's cross country is where we're headed because we got to head up to Tizzy, of course. So what do we want to do? Do we want to head into Novaya Petrovka and see if we can pick up some better gear on the way, and then up to oh man, Sinistok, and then from Sinistok up towards Tizzy military base. I think that's probably the idea. Is that's probably where we're going to be headed next. So we finished up NWAF. I'm surprised that we only had the one. It sounded like the same gunshots both times. So it sounds like there's just one person down there, which is something of a surprise. And we picked up some good weaponry. It could do with being better. We need some better clothes. We're halfway there. We're B minus C plus, but we're not quite A plus. So what we need to do is we need to get out of here. We need to keep heading north, and we need to maybe pass through Novaya Petrovka. Maybe the other one along the way, whose name always eludes me. Then up to Topolniki, sorry, and then up to Sinistok, and then on towards Tizzy, I think. So that'll do it for now. Thank you for those of you dropping in. Thank you for those of you who passed comment and said hi and all the rest of it. Always nice to see you. Thank you very much. Anyone else, feel free to drop a like. Do click the subscribe button. Do feel free to have a look at any of the other stuff in my channel. Obviously, there's the shots way off down there again. And I'll see you all next time when we head further north on our way towards Tizzy. I'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.